Alright. I'm all set. Welcome in everybody. How's it going? Some last minute car pickups, last minute racing. Racers arriving all time, not on time. Nobody's doing their thing properly, but it's okay, we're all here. Blackgels, welcome back. Oh, don't worry about missing yesterday's stream. Okay, just we're glad you're here. We're all washed? No, I'm washed. Kind of. I think. I'm washed in terms of racing. Still been playing the game, just not well, what's it called? I'm just not a cadence racer anymore. I'm a bard player now. Can we gamble on this? I don't think that is a good idea. Electro's in here. Oh wait, hi Castle Mind Raid. Hi everyone. Where is Plectro? I thought you were casting a race. It was the Plectro and Caligor race? I guess Plectro is in here then. They're online. Kind of. Yeah, I think we just have to do some we have to make sure the mod's in the right place, I believe. Because I think correctbug is they're on PlayStation, right? They're a console player, so we have to make sure the seed, not the seed, well, yes, the seed, but also the game version and the mod version are correct. Gonna cast Plectro and I'm playing them. Oh, okay. Are these two players good at the game? I would assume so, because I think they're both Coda players. And the fact that they're both Coda players is good enough in my books. It's a private land. I'm racing correctbug later, and that's what Tough said. Oh, okay. I see it in their race room too. I feel like that's their workaround, and it seems to be working out because both of their mods are correct. Yeah, correctbug plays Coda. Oops, sorry. There we go. Do I need to refresh correctbug's stream? Oh, okay. They just loaded up weirdly. Okay, that's fine. Okay, immediate torch walls for both of our races. I like that. Love that, actually. Early mapping. Level boundary, I think, means that we have to go around. Okay, we see... What are we doing? Arena here? In the 1-1 shop, picking up Earth Spell. That's fine. That is a fine shop. I think we're gonna throw for that. Okay, we've got a Glass Rapier Seed. Let's go. This is going to be either really fast or really slow, depending on how the racers approach it. Okay, yeah, I think that's a good call to check for a glass build. A drumstick, might as well eat one, just to have it. I think RJ is following the same path as correctbug. Just slightly behind, I'd say. Yep, also gonna be checking the blood build. Are they gonna switch to cat? Oh, they don't have enough money for the glass armor, so they're gonna have to farm up just a little bit. Luckily, glass armor isn't that expensive. It's a 9 damage lunge on correctbug now. I'd say they check purple here for freeze tome. I mean, freeze spell. That's good. Berserk, that's fine. I'd say freeze here instead of backing up all the way. I think this is a good time to freeze. Picking purple over red, the world is healing. I think correctbug is learning. I know red is good for Coda. Just because of all the miscellaneous stuff in red. But this is cadence racing we're talking about. Yo, you know both these fools. Hi, Infinite. Welcome in. And they just so happen to both be racing, so Infinite, maybe you should join. Actually, you can't. This is the last week. Electro just came online, but the race isn't happening. Aw, it's too late, eh? Okay, Conga 2, we have Freeze Glass, so this should be an easy... Yep, easy kill for correctbug. What do we even check here? Purple for another ring? Freeze and Fireball is actually really good. Okay, RJ's on to Conga 2. Probably gonna do the same thing. Oh no, they're Earth Zooming. I guess they have the spells that they want, so they don't need Fireball. Okay, pause buffering. Uh-oh. What? Controller disconnect. Oh. I had a feeling it was something like that. I'm like, there's no way you just dropped everything for no reason. That is a terrible way to lose a race. Alright, well. I guess we gotta deal with the situation as it unfolds. Charging controller overrated. See, this is why I use wired controllers. None of this wireless BS. That is true. I'm experiencing all these Rift songs firsthand because I don't own the game. Speaking of Rift, did you guys see the new DLC pack? Undertale comes to well, not Necrodancer, but it comes to Rift. I can't wait for Megalovania to come out and everyone starts playing it. Well, the run back is, you need another run back. Nope, PlayStation release of Rift, pack it up. Unfortunate. I think it's just Switch, right? Switch and PC. Okay, Shield of Shove, no thanks. Yeah, it was just announced today, Stealthfire. Alright, Mana Earth. I know we saw that in the last boss. I wasn't really paying attention to it. Honestly, this kind of looks like a runaway at this point. It's a 3-zone lead. They'd have to do either extreme slow playing or they get one shot by something to lose this run. I'm thinking of getting Rift soon, but the game looks hard. I think it's like playing it's like learning Necrodancer all over again. Learning enemies, learning their patterns, and now you have to apply it in a whole different game where rhythm actually matters a lot more than it does in this game. Because this game is like, it's like a roguelike with rhythm elements, whereas Rift of the Necrodancer is in nature an actual rhythm game. Very nice Mana Earth squishing death metal against a Warlock. I don't think they needed to back up there. They had enough time to walk in front of the Electromage and deal 3 damage to kill it. Correctbug thinking about the glass shot kill. I don't think it's necessary. It'd be nice, but not necessary. Is that regen? That is regen. I don't know if I would take regen, to be honest, because that's like 2 hearts, 3 hearts, and if you're not getting hit, like, does it matter? I feel like it's not a good investment late game. RJ's completely swapped off the glass build. Which, I mean, understandably so, when you realize that the other racer is down. What are we doing? Freeze Earth? Yeah. All looks pretty standard so far. 4 bombs, so we don't need to rush this. Okay, phase 2. I think the mana isn't really that great anymore anyways. It's not going to affect your Dead Ringer kill. Oh yeah, that's true, because it doesn't... It's double knockback instead of insta-kill. Let's not take too many hits. Heart and a half is still a little scary when we only have 1 armor. Mana Freeze is good safety on Necrodancer, yeah. That is a 1004 for RJ. This is a really unfortunate way to lose a race for correctbug. Left win, loop 1. It seemed fine because they were able to hit resume game, but they weren't able to press anything else after that. This is a very interesting workaround to play against console players though, but if it works, it works. Oh, right, because it's with crossplay. I think that's why it works. I think correctbug was trying to pause buffer. Pause buffering? In my Necrodancer game? I think it's viable for Coda. Might be why correctbug did that, but not sure why the disconnect happened. Races are off for race 2. And an immediate light Minotaur. There's plenty of bleep bloops in the Necrodancer. Those. Okay. Earn in the Necrodancer game. We have bombs. I guess we just go down the trapdoor because it'd be a huge investment of resources to spend all our bombs here. Oh look, spike walls. Convenient. Wow, that's a good earn. Heavy plate, ham, and heal. That's defense and regen. Yeah, hopefully correctbug. Oh, correctbug didn't go the same way as RJ. So unless they do a complete turnaround, they're not gonna see the earn. Actually, no, it's right there. They just gotta go past that bat cave. Oh, they're so close. They can smell it. Okay, they smelled it. I think they're trying to get a gold kill on it. Oh, yeah, no, you can get a gold kill on it. There you go. Better than using the spike walls. And can potentially open this, no, it's not the food shop. I would have probably used a blood drum and then just used heal spell. Save the bomb because we might need it. It's a very low bomb count so far. Okay, RJ throws. Let's check for a weapon, I'd assume. Glass cat. Oh boy. Well, at least we're not gonna like insta die if we break it. Why didn't they use the glass? I don't know. They might not have thought about it at the time. Yay, blood drum throw? Okay, that works too. Let's check weapon. Yep, they're gonna swap off to the glass cat too. Not sure if RJ wants to keep the glass cat, but it is. I don't know. It's very different than Coda for sure. Like maybe I don't think I would take a gold cat for sure. I'd keep the glass cat until it breaks. Bomb charm. Oh, there's a non-breakable weapon if they care about that. Ring, no darkness, no free build. Okay, so it looks like RJ is not going to be taking the obsidian broad. So they are going to be using this until it breaks. Correctbug is also on 2-3, also on the cat. The only difference in build is the fact that RJ has the titanium shovel and the monocle, so they can actually see what's in that chest, and it's a shield spell. Both racers are gonna head down to Riff. Bomb charm. Last cat. Okay, both racers do the same thing. What are we checking here? Rapier, okay. Non-breakable weapon. The other two chests suck, so that's a very understandable choice. Okay. Bombable floor. We can tank that. Oh my god, what is this 3-2? Alright, now's the time to use heal spell. Okay, RJ's also gonna be bombing that trapdoor. Almost fell into the same trap that's correctbug did and just walking straight into the Minotaur. Alright, let's see if RJ deals with this swarm a lot better than correctbug did. Unfortunately, RJ has to. Oh wait, no, sorry. Correctbug has to go all the way around for the spiked ears and bomb. RJ's probably just gonna go straight down the trapdoor. Oh, correctbug, don't tank stuff. I know you have heavy plate, but if you didn't, that would have been death. Okay, there we go. That was not a down the middle strat. So we're gonna... RJ could have... Oh no, RJ doesn't have the extra damage that correctbug has, so... They're gonna have to spend a little more time trying to fight the king. A torch... Basic torch is fine. Cursed Hearts, I think we just take the Cursed Hearts and go. But that is going out of the way. So at this point... Oh wait, no, we don't have the Blood Drum. I was gonna say we should use that health to our advantage. I guess we could shield more. But that's not very offensive. correctbug should be using abusing Blood Drum and heal. Yeah, technically yes, but it is a huge gamble because if it doesn't go forward, you lose time. Or you can just die. Because neither of our racers have goo protection. If they get surrounded by enemies and goo, they just die. Oh, there's a potion for correctbug. That's nice. Yeah, you can, but also they don't have bombs. Oh boy, RJ... Yep, see, RJ got surrounded and they had to use a bomb to get out. Okay, Arc Dagger, really good for Zone 5. So RJ has to Ozuma. Gets a good spawn, so they're gonna be ahead by like... I think 2 beats because their stream was ahead. So for Zone 5, you really don't want to be opening skulls if you don't have to, because opening skulls means more enemies on the floor, which means less space for you to work with. That's something that I've been working on. RJ could lose the button puzzles. Well, they don't have bombs. Neither racers have bombs, so RJ could lose because of Blood Drum. Since correctbug could just spam Blood Drum and not even need well, I guess that's what you meant by button puzzles. Just spam Blood Drum. Okay, we got Oblivion. Oblivion should be fine with Titanium Rapier. Yeah, there you go. Very nice Oblivion. RJ's gonna have to get through this phase 1 really quick though, because correctbug. Oh, ping pong. Okay, no, it's just a shielded skeleton bump, so luckily they didn't have to tank the whole Dead Ringer charge. If correctbug doesn't Blood Drum here, they might lose. I really hope they're listening because they need to use the Blood Drum if they want to win. Okay, they're not using the Blood Drum, which is a problem. Oh no, correctbug's gonna lose due to not using their Blood Drum. Oh wait, hold on. Dorian might die on RJ's end. Or correctbug. Okay, no, RJ's fine. 10:13 is the race time. Oh, and gets clobbered at the end. Damn, Meyer. You don't have to all caps correct bug like that. But yeah, they're right though, correct bug. If you wanted a fighting chance, you needed to use your blood drum to dig through the stage. Okay, race 3 hasn't started yet, but it will soon. These are some fast races. I think it was 10 minutes each, and like 10:04, and it was like 10:31 or something. Oh, 10:13. Yeah. Fast. Alright, race 3 is set. I didn't give RJ their second loot. Okay, there we go. £10 on bug. No, I mean there's still race 3 for the brownie points. Okay, blood shop is just okay. Not great. Yeah, gold lasers are pretty funny. I think I remember when I was doing, not a gold laser, but I was doing obsidian staff in my practice runs, and I just lasered the mini boss, and I'm like, oh, exit unlocked. Sure, I guess. Okay, correct bug is doing the right... Okay, well, never mind. That was a bad spawn for them, I'm gonna be honest. But I think their game plan was... Correct bug, where are you going? Okay, there we go. Yeah, the game plan I assume for correct bug was bomb middle and right, take darkness, and then swap off darkness with the Ring of War. And then life is good. Yeah, 1 damage Shriner fights are like nearly impossible, especially when you have a bad spawn like that. Like in theory, I think they could have survived, but it was like a series of 1-beat reactions that are really hard to go against. This is better. A little bit. Okay, they're dead. It was slightly better, but still hard. A blood drum throw for RJ. Weapon, probably. We're gonna be stuck on the darkness for a little while. No, they're going for a ring swap, and they didn't get that either. Interesting. I swear I've seen more deaths to Shriner fights this story than successful ones. No, I've seen, I think I've seen more successful ones. Okay, take 3 for correct bug. Okay, this is... You gotta... Yeah, you gotta escape. Okay, there, this is fine. This is very manageable. If correct bug messes this up, I don't know what else to say. Pop the darkness, take 4, yep. I just don't go for Shriner fights with 1 damage dagger. I don't know, I would try it once, and if I don't succeed, I'm kind of just like, okay, it is what it is. Yeah, that's a good game plan, is me to take the armor, but even then it's still tough. 1 damage is still tough. Okay. That's not how you shouldn't be wasting your glass armor like that. Okay, Ult gets knighted. Correctbug gets knighted, so they're not getting anything. It's not looking good for Correctbug's race 3. Oh, wrong swipe for RJ. I know they wanted to get the armadillo away, but that also means you're eating a wind mage hit. If those skeletons got any closer, they would have snagged on them and lost the flawless. Not that it matters, they didn't want the purple chest item anyways. Does bug off shadows immediately on Nexus 2, expected that? Oh, well that's just unfortunate. And RJ's still doing zone 3 in the dark. But they found a trident somewhere, that's fine. Yeah, Deep Blue's honestly okay, never mind. I think that I'm not sure if Correctbug knows that War knockback delays their cycle by 1 beat. Never picked that, to be honest. I mean, it's an extra thing to think about when you're on 1 range with War. It's like, oh, what cycle are they on for their movement? Oh, that was a teleport shrine for RJ. That's a spike trap. Yeah, it's safer to just let them move, but I think the only War interaction that I am not super familiar with is Minotaurs that are mid-charge. Because it's very case dependent. Like, if you knock them back but there's a wall, they keep charging in the same direction, whereas if you knock them back and there's no wall on the knockback, they move in a different direction. Everything else, I'm like mentally calculating where their movement cycle is. Okay, piercing for RJ in zone 4 with a trident. This is fine. Classic racing where your opponent dies and then your opponent finds a heal spell and a potion. Yeah, that's like the unspoken rule of racing. All the safety shows up after someone dies. There's so many unwritten rules of racing. One dies, the other person gets all the safety in the world. Commentators have to curse at least 1 time during a set. There's probably some other things that I'm thinking about. Dead ringers are always consistent. Yep. Okay, harp, no. Food shop? Potentially. Yeah, we're not gonna bother checking, even though we could have. Blood drum and heal and all that. No, I don't think Bug's controller died. I think they just gave up. RJ could be using the blood drum to deal with this fight quicker. And it also uses less brain power to just blood drum kill Conga. I don't know why they're not doing so. Yeah, I think it's time to call it for correctbug if they're sitting in the lobby. Oh yeah, piercing with orcs is always unfun when you don't have enough damage to one-shot them. Very nice long-range pulse there. I didn't even see the metronome until they were dead. Shield spell, and completely unnecessary dig through, yeah. Alright, Dead Ringer, what do we got? Wanted to do Oblivion, but then backing off? Alright. I don't know what the plan is here, but we're doing something. Nope, no space for a Dead Ringer charged, so they don't actually charge. Flawless. Yeah, Trident Dead Ringer, it's something. Okay, tanked that. That's fine. Okay, Dad tanks a Minotaur charge. A little unnecessary, but sure. Got some good lures. Unfortunately, the enemies are getting in the way of the Necrodancer and us approaching the Necrodancer. Okay, good pulse. Get rid of the nightmares, and that's the final hit. So RJ takes it 1127. Restream says 1129, but it's the same thing. GG's to everyone. So that is 3-0. Yeah, 2 seconds to switch. I've realized, I think when I was racing chicken, because our races were so close, I have to pre-type .d and just have alt-tab ready. Because they were keeping close the whole time. I didn't want to lose to a .d contest. Alright, but yeah, thanks for racing, RJ. Next race, I believe, thank you, Caligor, is in an hour and 10 from now. So there's nothing left for a little bit, unless somebody decides to do a challenge race, like right now. I'll be around. Otherwise, I might call it here. Yeah, hint hint. Nudge. But yeah, I'll be around. And Caligor is throwing out some some challenges. I don't think Swifty is racing. Maybe next tournament. We'll see you guys in there. I can't race Encaligor because Encaligor was my auto-gen. So they already 3-0'd me. My MMR is safe, quote unquote. Okay, so we might have a correctbug and Caligor match if they decide to do it like right now. And if it happens to go for a long time, that should be just enough to get to 9. But I doubt it. I'm pretty sure the like Encaligor and correctbug, they won't take an hour for 3 races. Unofficial races with the bot. Yes, you definitely can. We have a Discord specifically for casual Necrodancer racing. I don't use it, I'm gonna be honest, because I can't find people to race with. Alright, I'm taking that. Easy. Okay, let's set up for that. Remove that and we're all set. You can ask Tough about the late entry. Alright, there's like 3 days left in the tournament. Unless Whack is like a sleeper and is actually like insane at the game and like defeats everybody in their challenge races and makes it to playoffs. You don't have to be trying to win the whole thing. Oh, technically yes. Signed up and only did your auto gens. I know, but like 3 days to schedule auto gens for the end of the tournament. I don't know if that's feasible. Alright, really quickly. So RJ was 5 and 10. I assume they're now 8 and 10. correctbug is 1 and 8 now. And Caligor is 13 and 11. 730 best time, average 857. correctbug's 1 win was 12 minutes. Okay, well, looks like Caligor is in the favor. Or this race is in favor of Caligor, but if they have a bad day, correctbug has a chance. Oh no, just have another ReCoNDOR. In 2 years, we'll have another ReCoNDOR. And then in between, we'll have Condor 16. Two weeks is very short. 3 weeks would be nice. If the staff ever are less busy, the interest resurgence means it'll be a full flip. I mean, with that pattern, with the pattern of no events in like 2 years and then ReCoNDOR now, it's like more than, there's more racers now than like a one-off, but there's less than like a full-on tournament. So maybe next time we'll have like 50 racers or 60 racers. Okay, is my timer reset? Yeah, it is. There we go. Immediate blood. Those bloodshots are not in the same place. Yeah, that's a different seed. Wait, no. I don't think the seed is viable. These are completely different seeds. Yep, we gotta pause the race. Oh right, and Caligor has to go into a multi-lobby with crossplay. Yep. I don't know if correctbug sees that we added them. I'd love to organize them if someone could tell me what needs doing and we could wait until summer. I don't know anything. I'm just a guy that talks on screen. I don't know what the behind the BTS is. That's probably something you'd have to ask Tough or other Condor staff. Because I know there's refs. Someone needs to keep the bot in check. The scheduling is up to the racers. Someone has to organize the stat sheet. I don't know what else. Someone has to be like actively available in case races have issues like they are now. Are you able to reseed them? As a ref? Oh, you can. Alright, perfect. Wait, but the race is still running. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's Caligor's name? I was wondering who Fear the Ducky was when, the last time I played in a multi-lobby. I was like, who's Fear the Ducky? I feel like I've never seen them before. Turns out I have. I've raced them before. Alright, this should be the actual race one now. We'll never know because we can't see correctbug's number until it actually goes through. Looks good to me. Yep. Alright, glass jaw. No thank you. Okay, correctbug's gonna take it. Perks of being a Coda player. Go to players see jaw, take jaw. There is no consequence. Dying, we die on a hit anyways, so why not? Cadence is a different story though. Okay, so they have 2 damage. And potentially instant death. Honestly, that's all they got going for them. War? Okay. There's war right there, and there's peace right there. Not taking anything... Well, I guess correctbug can't buy anything from the shop. Not with the amount of money that they have. Frost Dagger War? Okay. Interesting for Encalagor. Yeah, Jaw, this is very Coda vibe build. Okay, flawless for both of our racers, probably a black check. Blood Spear, kinda gross. 2 damage Frost is honestly good. I guess. And it's, there's innate piercing too. Okay. I think Encalagor forgot about the innate piercing in Frost Dagger. Just because it's not a weapon that people usually pick up. Okay, still 2 damage for correctbug, but at least they have range. The healing doesn't really matter. Okay, we got a glass build for correctbug now, that's good. It's still a one-shot kill, but at least we have 8 damage. 0 damage now. I saw that wind spell killing correctbug from a mile away. I was like, in my head, I was like, correctbug's gonna get wind spelled into the Banshee, isn't he? Yeah, okay. If correctbug's doing it again, it's definitely on purpose. And Encalagor makes sure to not dig the wall that the Yeti's behind, because then they just get clapped. It's a classic Yeti trap if I've ever seen one. Okay, holster. I mean, we'll take it just to take it, but we have Frost Dagger, 3 damage whip. Oh boy. Whip. Whip run. We're not using the whip though, we're keeping the Frost Dagger out. Yeah, it really is. Okay, we're looking for, well, Conjure's there, I guess. Plate armor, good. Battle shovel, cool. And now we have no money. We don't have money for more items. Okay, 2 damage piercing. It's fine, plus we can freeze things. Let's not get hit by a did you know. Oh, Obsidian Cat. And with the holster, we can keep Frost as a throwable. Wow, what a seed. Ooh, Frost kill. The death metal doesn't run away. Yeah, peace is fine, because we have the damage that we're looking for. Telemonkey? No telemonkey. The titanium rapier? Wait, for correctbug? I didn't see the titanium rapier. I probably would have too. Because that's a 4 to 8 lunge. Transmuted something into titanium rapier. Oh. You kinda need that to compete with Obsidian Cat. Or we just having Caligor tank everything. Not the food shop. Transmute from drumstick. Well, I guess drumstick is fine because we're going all in on class. Okay, and Caligor forgetting how cat works. Just took 2 cat priority hits. Oh, that's another thing I'm actually scared of is having a cat with a pixie right next to you. It's like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna stand still now. Yeah, that shop it's something. Like heavy plate is fine, like nice, but we don't need it. Skipping the Obs Cat is definitely a bold choice. It's way faster than having a spear, but okay. Yeah, 5 minutes to 4-2 is really good. Oh, and get snagged, so they lost their armor. And Caligor is just tanking stuff, which I mean, I guess they can. They have the armor to do so. Okay, we see the correctbug has a potion, so they won't die, but they will lose their whole build if they get hit though. Okay, Deadringer, Oblivion. I think it was Oblivion. I wasn't looking at it on Caligor's screen. Okay, Berserk for the first hit. That's very standard. Okay, 4 hits down. These are some nice Necrodancer teleports. Okay, well that bomb was a little unfortunate. Oh, Dad is gonna hit a black skeleton right into Cadence, but that's okay. 950 in the race room. This is honestly a really good showing for correctbug, showing that they do have the potential to go insanely fast, given the right circumstances. A correctbug just needs a Coda build, because that's what they know. I mean, I guess it's the same for me too, right? Like, for anybody that has casted my races, the moment you see me pick up a rapier, I'm gone. Cat a little bit too, but you give me anything else, I'm slowing down because I don't know them as well as I know the rapier. And the second race is already starting. Oh, and Color gets the first one. Yeah, it's very simple to understand, and it's fast, and there's so much that you can synergize with. Throwing Charm for Encaligor, they found it probably in this this crate. Real Potion. Dagger Risk Charm. That's all a Chicken Nugget needs to get a sub 8. Yeah, Bug must have missed it in that crate that we saw. This Fireball Shrine kinda sucks. Okay, we got right shot, bro. That's fine, I guess. As long as it's not down. You can't get heals off Boss Gold if you keep them down, shot bros. Okay, correctbug rolled a bat, but they didn't get punished. Okay, classic throw bomb, Coral Riff. I assume Encaligor is going to be doing the same thing, because they don't really have the damage to hit Coral Riff with the return dagger. Correctbug gets a glass spear. The spear is back. Oh, Correctbug needed to stop moving. I think they wanted to open that. Oh, we got run it back. Run the seed back. We're doing it again. Get the jaw. Oh, okay, we're not getting the jaw. No, and Encaligor got the jaw. Alright, we're switching builds. This time, Correctbug's gonna get the Obsidian Cat. Surely. Yeah, those cookies don't mean much for Encaligor other than for iframe, so I think those are just gonna be iframe buffers for Encaligor, unless they decide to swap builds. Okay, kill the Dire Bat. Ooh, do we throw here? Does Encaligor throw here? Okay, they don't throw. Okay, neither racer wants to give up their glass build, which is understandable. It's not the risk is not worth it if we don't know what's in that black chest. Okay, I assume both racers are gonna get Pulse. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not worth the risk. Holster. Sure, I guess. Okay, Correctbug's gonna get the Lucky Charm. Now, here's the thing. 4 damage versus 8 damage isn't making that big of a difference because we're not really seeing a lot of high HP enemies. So the difference right now is just the fact that Encaligor is scooting past enemies slightly more efficiently than Correctbug is, and is mapping a little bit better. Flail in Zone 4, probably not what they're hoping for. Ooh, Correctbug definitely could have just moved straight to the exit there instead of moving off to the side. Did I... Yeah, I think that's a you problem. Oh, and Caligor loses their glass armor. Honestly, they could have avoided. No, I don't think they could have avoided that. I was gonna say they could step on the goo, but that only delays the inevitable. Because the moment they step off the goo, wherever they land, the spider is gonna be ready to pounce. Ooh, potion. Potion's gone for Caligor. They're on the flail still. But where's their shovel? Okay, they have nothing. Oh, they stepped on spike traps in the darkness. Oh no. Spike trap. Yeah. Yeah, chicken nugget. Spike trap. That they couldn't see because it's too dark. So they have... Wait, there's a... Okay. Oh, cookie iframes. Yes, sir. That's how you do spike trap iframes. Sub-beat shenanigans. You gotta know ball to understand what just happened. Elite ball knowledge. Okay, they have the arc dagger now, so they can actually use their throwing charm. This arc dagger is gonna do wonders for Caligor. Look at that. Couldn't really set up the pulse. I assume they were trying to set up a pulse, but there was no way for that to happen. Yeah, even without the zap, correctbug did a really good job of having a glass build to take care of the throne. Oh, that's not good for Caligor. They'll be fine. They had just enough time to get unfrozen, but still scary. Yeah, that's funny, right, Chicken Nugget? You'd think that, like, playing Coda, you need to have, like, a really good understanding of everything in this game. They're, like, correctbug seems to be really good at scooting. The only problem is how to scoot with other weapons, I think. Because both, like, Caligor's caught up. I think that's because Caligor has experience with everything that's not a dagger, whereas correctbug has experience with a dagger, but they also know how to scoot. Okay, Dead Ringer, we got left side scoots, or sorry, left side spawn. This is okay. This is something. No, we don't have space for that. Okay. Okay. I think they just gave up. Or did their controller disconnect again? I think their controller disconnected again. Okay, 2 more hits for Caligor, 1 more hit for Caligor, 0 hits for Caligor. And that is a 919 in the race room. Never did the fast strat in your life? Well, I think it's time to learn. Because you definitely had a chance to beat Caligor this seed. Like, you clearly know what you're doing with a glass build. For left spawn, start in the middle. Yeah, the right. Oh, you're explaining Japanese. Be sure to also add in the fact that you don't want Deadringer to charge towards you until you ring the bottom left bell from the top. Because if you start in the middle and hold on, let me give the second Lieutenant Calibur. If you start in the middle and you just immediately start moving to the left, Deadringer's gonna charge down before he hits the top left bell. And you need to give him space to, or give him time to hit the top left bell before he charges downwards. So you gotta move up and then to the left. And then the bombs for the right side bells just depends on if you have the time and the space because of riders. Cave, bat cave, 2 bat caves, and a trapdoor room. Glass torch, okay, sure. For left side scoop, doesn't matter what side you hit the bottom left from. Well, there it goes. Oh wait, no. And Calgor never grabbed it. You should be hitting the bell from the top because the mini boss's first spawn space is at the bottom. And you want to hit it there because then the mini bosses can't aggro you. But hitting it from the bottom is just funky because I think that means they spawn to the left. And if they spawn to the left, sometimes the mini bosses can get in the way. So it's ideal to hit the bells from the top. Oh, this is definitely a dragon lore. Freddy, you're cooked. Nice shop. Ham backpack. Okay, I think Uncolored doesn't like the backpack. Cracked wall for correctbug. It's the blood shop. It's decent. Oh, if it was a bad spawn or bad teleport for correctbug, that could have been bad news. I probably would have just tanked the damage for the throwing charm just to guarantee that you won't die. And there goes the glass torch again. And Calgor finds an onyx bow. I mean, that's probably one of the better weapons to have if you had an onyx weapon. And you definitely don't want a crossbow if you're a correctbug. Reload. We already have floaty shoe, throwing charm, anti-synergy, but then there's also the reload mechanic with throwing charm because I believe you have to empty your crossbow and reload, and then you can disable your boots. Well, Freddy's gone. I've actually been getting myself backpacked a lot less recently. Ever since I started picking up the backpack more. Scared Freddy died to Spike Trap. Oh, I haven't lost runs to that, but I've definitely had some very difficult bar deathless runs because Freddy decided to hug a trap. Of course, sire, of course. Who knew that if you don't like doing something, you should do it more to get better at it? Well, you're heavy in Caligor, you can't get pulled. Yeah. Change is difficult. But you can't be better unless you're comfortable with being uncomfortable. Sorry, I went on a little I decided to sound smart for like half a second. I'm not usually that smart. Heal spell? No. Who needs heal spell? Heal spell is just an iframe for Coda players. Heal Blood Drum is good. I'd say it's really underrated. Like, not enough people do it unless you're like a high level player. Okay, the lack of bombs would make Blood Shovel a good play. Okay, swapping off to... No, we're not swapping. Okay. What? The glass armor over heavy plate? Okay. The fact that Ank even considered it was a little funny. Correctbug's on half a heart now. What's the game plan here? Oh no, we're on a glass bow with no feet protection. Oh, and Ob's cat is back. Good news for Caligor, but bad news for Correctbug. Black on the way to the exit. That sucks for a Correctbug. Well, at least that means that they could find it because they're only on 3-2. They just need to find some health. They don't have that since they skipped the heal spell. Okay, well, there it is. I'd take it. No money for glass armor. That's unfortunate. I probably would have swapped given the situation, yeah. So they really just have the throwing charm as their build because they can't use the blood drum. The glass armor or the heavy plate is useless. Oh, there's an apple. Just eat that. I really need to stop being greedy. I can't believe I lost my third race against Chicken Nugget because I wanted to get greedy. I'm a little upset that I let that happen to me. Oh, that's a okay. This exit's a little scary for Correctbug. Greedy for what? Oh, me? No, when I was racing Chicken Nugget yesterday, I was on 1 heart. I had a cheese in my pocket, and I was like, I'll just eat the cheese on the stairs. The exit is right there. But I backed up into a fire pig that I forgot was there. And I was like, I should have just ate the cheese. I would have lived if I just ate the cheese. So like me losing the third race was entirely my bad. Good berserk. Oh, unfortunate for correctbug. You gotta race again just for fun sometime. Yeah, that sounds fun because we were like neck and neck all 3 races. I think Chicken Nugget's the only Coda player that I have a chance against. Any other person I race against that I know plays Coda, they just wipe the floor with me. But that's also because they're also really high level racers and not exclusively Coda players. Oh, I know GPA. I play extremely greedy. Like even in my PB runs, I'm like, I shouldn't be playing this greedy. And I do it anyways. Yeah, that's how you do the Japanese strat. Well, minus the spawns. That was just unlucky spawns. There is no joy without greed. Sounding a little rich there, Chicken Nugget. Yeah. Sound like you have a lot of expendable money. You know what would make me happy right now? $1 million. No, that's not entirely true. Not true happiness. Like it's fine. Okay, that's the third race for Caligor. 10:45. Well, correctbug did say they were expecting a 3-0. That's exactly what happened, but they did get close. I think that one race. So it wasn't a completely one-sided matchup. Alright. Let me see if there's... I doubt there's anything else. I think it's just correctbug and stealth fire. Coming up in 30 minutes. I think that means I should join only Coda races in the future. I think we've had a Coda tournament years ago. Like a long time ago. There was like I think it was called CoDor. And I think it was a Coda Battle Royale, so whoever was last place gets eliminated. And there were 20 Coda players, I think. You could probably do unofficial ones even a full tournament. Yeah, you are good at the game in general. You need to be good at the game in general to be good at Coda. It's just that each character has their own, you know, little tweaks and gimmicks that are specific to said character. And I feel you just need to learn those tweaks for cadence, and you are like absolutely like a very high level player. Yeah, Mizmi was there. I'm pretty sure Mizmi was playing in that Coda Battle Royale. My first Coda amp was in a race. Oh, I don't think I was there for that one, Chicken Nugget. Got a lot of potential to go super... I assume that means fast, not super fast. My Coda can't plug in, Kuden's kind of shit. I mostly played Melody, I have to get in... You go yes comfort zone when you get to a Necrodancer? Not really. Okay, I'm gonna run some ads just in case. Just in case we get to 9 o'clock. Photo clear ever, just my first one on Steam. Oh. Okay. I don't know, I had to get uncomfortable with a lot of things just to be as good as I am. And I feel like I'm only just decent. Just decent, not great. Chicken Nugget's willing to race someone right now. Well, actually, no. I already... No, they're my auto-gen. I can't race them. I can't do that. Are we gonna do Ancaligor? Oh, Ancaligor or Chicken Nugget? We can do that, and then after that, I can take correctbug Stealthfire, and then GP is available after that. And this is all assuming, by the way, that assuming that nobody dies and we don't have 15-minute runs. So if I happen to not be able to take a race, somebody else can take one. I remember being flabbergasted they actually cleared any Coda race. I don't think I've ever gotten... Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten out of like Zone 2. But that's just because I haven't put in the hours into Coda. It's way too many characters. I'll just sit here and wait, just because there's so many races happening now on a Thursday night or Thursday evening. I'm gonna pre-fire the call command. Yes, I'm practicing for .d. And Caligor versus... Just write that out now. Easy. That wasn't point 1, but it was like 0.5 or something. Condor. I think I'm up there right now. I'd have to look at how many calls I've done in the last 2 weeks. even my AdSense just from doing cause, Twitch is like, hey, you've been streaming a lot. You've been making more revenue than usual. I'm like, well, yeah. I've been sitting in front of my computer more. Melody best character. She's fun. Sometimes she's stressful, like if you're trying to do like a speed run, but for the most part, it's pretty fun. I think I need to actually play her again. It's been a while for me. I don't even remember what my speedrun time was. Yep, new race jackets. We're I think this is my 3rd set in a row. Oh, I do like that now it used to be 3 minutes of ad time was just 1 hour. Now it's an hour and a half of ad-free viewing. Thank goodness. I am busy. But because this race is starting at 8:40, I'm probably gonna miss the correct bug stealth fire unless they're willing to wait. Oh yeah, we don't need to be in the multi-lobby for Chicken Nugget. I think they are on PC. Yeah, that's a mouse. That's definitely a PC. How long have I been in this call by myself? Hour and a half. Yeah, that sounds about right. Multi-lobby. Oh, so yeah, you missed it, Jack. It's basically we had a console player, and because their game version, I think, wasn't the same as the PC player version, so our workaround was to downgrade, quote unquote, by enabling a multiplayer cross lobby so that everybody's on the same game version and the same mod version. Okay, Bloodshop. Both races are probably just gonna take the, yeah, everything but the whip. Apple, no thank you. Yeah, mods on console. Thank you, Sig Devs. Chicken Nugget's front-facing cadence is always so funny to see. Like when I was racing him yesterday, every time I look over, I'm like, oh, don't look at me like that. Okay, that's a... I don't know if I would have done that. I don't know if I would have killed for that shot, but I would have bought something. I don't know if I would have killed though. Okay. Ring of Might. That's fine. Okay. We're gonna take Ring of Might. That's a pawnbroker, not the food shop. See a crate here. I think Anka's gonna... No, it's nothing. They got an Onyx Rapier. That's okay, but might as well just function as a base Rapier for now. And Kaliber really used half a heart to save 1 beat. They could have waited there and use an Onyx skill, but instead they wanted to spend half a heart to save one beat. Okay, flawless. Let's see what they check. Ob staff. Okay. I mean, that's what it is. It's just okay. Torch of Walls is good though. Glass slippers, and then we can't afford anything else. Actually, yes we can. Because we have a dragon. Last helm, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, leprechaun. Onyx Rapier with +1 is basically it's basically the same as base Rapier with extra steps. Fireball is good. They're on half a heart in front of the potion, so they're gonna be forced to use a bomb or the armadillo. Okay, never mind. No armadillo. Okay, forced to drop a beat for Encalagor. Lunge cancels Onyx? Yes it does. Because it is, I think, move and then attack for turn order. Cookies, probably just gonna eat it out. Same with moving with yes, that is true. I feel like there has to be a better word than anti-synergy, but that's the best way that I can describe it. Oh, don't walk into that purple golem. 3-1 to 3-2. Chicken Nugget's not that far behind. That's, oh, it's a 3-4 damage rapier now. They have armor. Honestly, they're just missing the healing. Well, both racers are missing healing. Double fireball, yeah, that's the smart choice. The left and right facing directions with front and back sprites of cadence. I don't think we really see the other directions of cadence very often. Ooh, that's a gray goblin. Okay, we're fine. Oh, I don't think I really see the back facing cadence that often.
Oh, my cheeky.
Telemonkey? Oh, no telemonkey. Okay. Yes, Zone 4 staff is definitely something. That was okay. Not the time to blood drum for Encalagor. Drumstick never punished. Ooh, that goo, the goo might be a problem. Well, we have Blast Helm, so we're okay. Chicken Nugget might be stuck in the shop for a little bit. This is slightly concerning. Okay, we're fine. Ooh, goodbye, mini boss. That's good for Encalagor. blast helm usage so they don't have to take an extra 2 beats to walk towards this arc. Did we lose a potion or just not find it? For a chicken nugget, I don't know. Also, is it the mod or is it a setting for chicken nugget that they can just... They're on half a heart. Is it a setting or part of the mod for chicken nugget that they their charm overlay is going over their heart containers? Also, and Caligor lost their potion. I think it's fine. More staff shots just to get rid of the devil. Okay, Chicken Nugget is forced to play extra safe, so that might be Caligor's chance to just run with it. Okay, flawless left side scoots. Blast Helm is gonna make this really easy. Didn't really need to blood drum there, they could just blood shovel. I don't think they're adding any extra enemies from the stage if they use their blood shovel. Okay, and Caligor finishes. 9-minute time. And a flawless. I didn't see the flawless but Dead Ringer fight, but it looks sketchy. I think that's just the UI size. Almost screwed over by that UI size. I didn't realize this guy. Oh, okay. I assume Caligor just forgot. But it saves like 1 beat. It's not a big deal. I don't think they were adding any extra enemies, but they should be fine even if they did have extra enemies. I don't know how to make the UI smaller. I don't play around with the menu that much, so I'm gonna be honest, I don't know either. Loot. And race 2 is gonna start soon, and by soon I mean allegedly 1 second. Control, oh yeah, Control F is a thing. Thank goodness, because there's a lot of things in that menu. Oh yeah, I forgot menu door was a thing too. Naked Jaw? Is everyone just running Naked Jaw tonight? Or just everyone's doing jaw runs? Okay, well that's not the right way for Chicken Nugget, and Caligor's gonna get an apple. Hey, Quartz! Wait, that's actually great. Now we won't instantly die. Caligor finds the bloodshot. Oh, Chicken is gonna do the same thing. Warhammer. Honestly? In this situation, yeah, take the jaw. We're not taking hammer though. That's interesting. And Caligor, I assume, just milked the leprechaun. Not taking the hammer. The Coda players are out to rage bait me. The Coda players really love their dagger. Okay. Another glass torch, which I guess is fine. We'll keep the hammer. Not... I don't know if it's that Ancalgor couldn't afford the trident or just doesn't like how snaggy it is. Not sure about that part. Nice gold kill though. Okay, so Chicken Nugget's probably going to do a black check. It's a blueberry whip from what we saw from Ancalgor. So yeah, that would have been very... They bombed it. I mean, fair enough. I really hope you didn't need that bomb later on. If you know, if Chicken Nugget loses because they needed that one bomb, oh, okay, there goes the job. That's probably gonna be a egg on their face. Second time Chicken's got 1-4 blueberry noodle. Yeah, I guess right now their build is gonna have to be Blood Drum, well, I mean, they have Pulse. Pulse is also their damage source, but it's unconventional, I guess. And Caligor's gonna just take care of that. Oh, no, there's the gold kill. Yeah, that's what regen's for. To fuel spell usage and Blood Drum. Ob's Cat is back. I think this is the third or fourth seed where Caligor finds the Obsidian Cat, and this is probably going to be a fast seed for them now. Yeah, I don't know how Caligor keeps finding Ob's Cat. There's like the weapon pool isn't that small because of the mod. Titanium Trident 3 races in a row. Oh, and Caligor's name is Obsidian Cat. No, it's... And the C stands for cat too. Okay, so the Yeti had some pre-activation memes because Caligor definitely walked into a Yeti clap and didn't get damaged. Okay, good Blast Helm to iframe things. Good Pulse, because Coral Rift has 5 health in 3. Freeze after Coral Rift, well that's unlucky. Arena... I don't think we check Arena. We don't really need mapping anymore. Pulse is 5 damage. So that's literally perfect for Core Rift 3. Okay, more bombs. Well, it's a good thing we have the Blast Helm because we have more than enough bombs. And Caligor actually didn't need to back away from that statue because of said Blast Helm. Good luck, gotta go race Stealth Fire. Alright. Good luck with your race. I don't know if anybody's gonna be casting that one, but if there is, I'll probably raid over there. Unless you're willing to wait 15 minutes. Telemonkey. Oh, that's not a good Telemonkey. Oh, Castle Mine's got it? Okay. Guess I'm gonna be raiding Castle Mine. Assuming there's no other races happening tonight. A Mana Pulse DR a couple days ago made me happy that I think I was there for that. I remember seeing a Mana Pulse on Dead Ringer. but I don't remember who casted it. Oh, and Caligor's down. They just got surrounded. They had to panic blast home. So this is why you don't open skulls. Because things like that can happen. You just get surrounded in an instant. Alright, well now Chicken Nugget has the advantage. If they really wanted to, well, they're not gonna take Crown of Thorns, as it doesn't really matter, they're at the end. Blood Drum. They could have froze too, but I guess you don't really need to. Yeah, 10 bomb blast helm. They definitely could have used a couple there to, in the midst of panic. Okay, blood drum, yep. Normal stuff, normal stuff. And there's the last hit. At the time of 8:48 in the race room. What an unexpected death, but it is what it is. And Chicken Nugget gets the loot now. Okay, seeds look good. And then after this, if there are any more races, I'll probably cast those too. If not, I'll probably send y'all to Castle Mine, because there's another active race. Okay, so both of our racer and Caligo went the wrong way, probably to open up this barrel. It has a carrot. Chicken Nugget finds the spiked ears, but Caligor is going the same way, so they're gonna find it as well. Ooh, 1-1 food shop? Possibly? Not gonna be able to check it, and I don't think it's worth the hassle, so it's fine. That is quite a shop. Risky throw, so I guess it's fine if neither racer goes to check it. Last shot in 1-3. Throw is good. Oh, I was forced into a corner, but we have the spiked ear, so it was less dangerous. It's the coda in the Chicken Nugget. Spiked ears is very coda coded. More glass jaw plays, yeah. Now let's see this weapon swap. Rapier. So 3-4. That's good. And a potion. And we found bombs for said potion. Gonna go out of our way to check. There's cookies. Cookies are nice. Okay, Chicken Nugget's gonna be using the armadillo to open up the potion room. More bombs. Okay, and Calgor has the bombs that they need. Chicken Nugget's gonna find some more bombs. Zone 2 is the land of bombs if you really want it. Strength torch, cool. Wait, We are really banking on Wonder, huh? I thought Chicken Nugget was the Coda player, but Gallagher is going for that Coda build right now. This is very Coda build for Ancalagor. There it is! We did it! Wonder! In a race it's real. Okay, so now we have 2, 3, 5 damage. Now we don't need regen. I saw regen in the corner, but we don't need it. Probably do we murder this? No, we just take the strength shovel and go. Oh yeah, because Wonder has charisma built in too. Chicken Nugget's gonna tank a hit. Oh, with Blood Rapier? I think it's a little, yeah, because I was gonna say a little unnecessary for healing, but the move attack would be great. Took the rifle? That would be, yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah, that was like 3 enemies that could have dealt 3 damage, but it doesn't matter. We have quartz. Okay, Freddy's dead. We have mapping, we have armor. Take the ham as well. Chicken Nugget technically has the lead right now because they have our glass rapier. They bopped a... I think they bopped a glass shrine. Fireball Wonder? That would be nice. I don't know how impactful that's gonna be. Because it's still 3 damage, it's just that you can use it way more often. Yeah, and Calgor needs to catch up because they have a slower weapon. Telemonkey... Actually, that was a good Telemonkey. That was a very good Telemonkey. Hey, we don't like that everything is snagging when Calgor is trying to get to the exit. Well, they have the lead now. It's 4-3 to 4-2. Oh, where's Chicken Nugget stuff? Where's their stuff? Run! Okay, they made it out safely. The problem is they don't have the advantage they once had. They're basically playing low percent with a fireball spell. And then Calgor's probably just gonna tank everything. Because they know they can just heal it back. Yeah, Chicken Nugget has nothing. I think they didn't even check that black chest that was in that they walked by just because they were worried about dying, maybe? Okay, this exit has to be the left side. 2, 3, 4, 6 damage. This is a 6 damage spear, guys. not dino damage, so we still have to do some kind of strat with Dead Ringer. Okay, left side scoops. Okay, this looks pretty standard. Nothing's gonna really snag us. Don't even need the grenades. Chicken Nugget's gonna take their 2 evil eyes for a walk. Oh, and they got watered into an electric orb. Oh, and then Caligor takes a club and it didn't even affect them. Yeah, that was there's nothing they could do to stop it. Like, even if they went to the right, there was just so many other things to deal with if they moved to the right there. You just gotta close your eyes at that point. The fucking dog meme with the closed eyes. Alright, well, 806 is in the race room. And that is gonna do it for tonight. The next one is 5 a.m. I am not staying up till 5 a.m. to cast that race. I have, well, I mean, I have school and work tomorrow, so I can't do that. Alright, so looks like correctbug and stealthfire are going on Castlemine's channel, so gonna go raid that. That's not the right raid. So more Necrodancer racing over there. Is that the right thing? No, that's not. That's the wrong Castlemine. They have an underscore. Alright. I'm headed out. Thank you guys for stopping by. Go say hi to Castlemine and good luck for the racers. Take care.